This is a stingray. Hi, ocean friends. Meet the graceful stingray, a flat sea animal with wide fins that look like wings. The stingray lives in warm oceans around the world, near countries like Australia, Mexico, and Thailand. It enjoys eating clams, shrimp, and small fish from the seafloor. A stingray can live about 15 to 25 years. These animals love gliding smoothly through the water and hiding under sand. The stingray is calm, gentle, and a wonderful ocean friend. This is a turtle. Hi, curious friends. The turtle is a gentle reptile with a hard shell that protects its body. You can find turtle in oceans, rivers, lakes, and even on land across many countries of the world. A turtle enjoys eating plants, algae, insects, and sometimes small fish. They can live a very long time, often 50 years or more. Turtle love swimming slowly, sunbathing on rocks, and moving calmly. They are peaceful, unique, and very special animals. This is a seahorse. Hi, ocean friends. Today we meet the tiny seahorse, a sea animal shaped like a horse. The seahorse lives in shallow waters near coral reefs and seagrass in countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, and Australia. It loves eating tiny shrimp and plankton. A seahorse can live about 1 to 5 years. These creatures enjoy wrapping their tails around plants and floating gently. The seahorse is small, magical, and one of the cutest animals in the ocean. This is a orangutan. Hello, jungle explorers. Today we're meeting the clever orangutan. This great ape lives in the rainforests of Indonesia and Malaysia, especially on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. The orangutan enjoys eating fruits, leaves, and sometimes insects. With their long arms, they swing easily from tree to tree. An orangutan can live about 30 to 40 years in the wild, and even longer in safe care. The orangutan loves relaxing in nests made of leaves high up in the trees. Shh! Someone's hiding in the leaves. It's the sneaky praying mantis. This cool insect lives in gardens, forests, and fields across Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Americas. The praying mantis loves to eat flies, crickets, and other tiny bugs. It can live for about 6 months to a year. The praying mantis is famous for its praying pose and lightning-fast moves when hunting. It enjoys staying still and waiting for food to come close. Let's meet a fluffy friend today. It's a cat. Cats can live almost anywhere in the world, from cozy homes in the USA to big cities in Japan. A cat loves eating fish, chicken, and crunchy kibble. Most cats live about 12 to 18 years. A cat enjoys napping, playing with string, and climbing things. They're super curious and love to explore new places. Isn't the cat just so cute and fun? This is a black sea bream. Hello, little fish fans. Meet the black sea bream, a shiny fish with a dark body and bright fins. The black sea bream lives in the eastern Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, near countries like Spain, Portugal, and France. It enjoys eating seaweed, small crabs, and tiny fish. A black sea bream can live about 15 to 20 years. These fish love swimming in groups and exploring rocky reefs. The black sea bream is active, friendly, and a treasure of the ocean. This is a shrimp. Hey, ocean buddies, tiny but very important sea creature. The shrimp lives in oceans, rivers, and lakes all around the world, from China to the USA. This little animal eats algae, plankton, and tiny plants. A shrimp can live about 1 to 7 years and loves to stay in groups. Did you know the shrimp helps clean the ocean by eating leftovers? That makes the shrimp a super help.
This is a reindeer. Guess who's here today? It's the reindeer. These amazing animals live in snowy places like Norway, Canada, and Russia. A reindeer loves eating grass, moss, and lichen to stay strong. They can live about 15 years in the wild. A fun fact is that both boy and girl reindeer grow antlers. The reindeer enjoys traveling in big herds across cold lands. Isn't that cool?
This is a beaver. Hi, little nature builders. The beaver is a clever animal known for building dams and lodges in rivers and lakes. You can find a beaver in countries like the United States, Canada, and Russia. This beaver loves to eat tree bark, leaves, and water plants. A beaver can live about 10 to 12 years. It uses its strong teeth to cut wood and its flat tail to swim. Kids remember the beaver because it is hardworking, smart, and always busy building homes.
This is a sturgeon.
Hi, curious friends. The sturgeon is a very old fish that has lived on Earth for millions of years. You can find a sturgeon in rivers, lakes, and seas near countries like Russia, Canada, and the United States. This sturgeon loves to eat small fish, snails, and insects from the water. A sturgeon can live more than 50 years, and some even reach 100 years. Kids remember the sturgeon because it is big, strong, and looks like a swimming dinosaur.
This is a emperor penguin. Hi, little friends. Let's discover the emperor penguin, the tallest and heaviest penguin in the world.
The emperor penguin lives in Antarctica, a land of ice and snow. This amazing bird eats fish, krill, and squid. An emperor penguin can live about 20 years and loves to huddle together with thousands of friends to stay warm. Did you know? The emperor penguin is the only penguin that lays eggs during the freezing winter. That's so cool! This is a red fox. Hello, nature explorers! The red fox is a clever animal with orange-red fur, a fluffy tail, and sharp ears. You can find red fox in many countries across North America, Europe, Asia, and even parts of Africa. A red fox enjoys eating rabbits, fruits, insects, and sometimes fish. They usually live about 5 to 10 years. Red fox love exploring forests, sneaking through fields, and playing at night. They are smart, quick, and one of the most adaptable animals in nature.
This is a bear.
Hello, forest friends. Meet the bear, a big animal with thick fur and strong paws. The bear lives in many countries around the world, like Canada, Russia, and China. It enjoys eating fish, honey, berries, and sometimes meat. A bear can live about 20 to 30 years. These animals love climbing trees, swimming in rivers, and taking long naps. The bear is powerful, curious, and one of the most amazing creatures of the wild.
This is a white goose.
Hi, farm friends. Let's meet the white goose, a big bird with soft white feathers. The white goose lives in many countries around the world, like the USA, Canada, China, and Europe. It enjoys eating grass, seeds, grains, and sometimes small insects. A white goose can live about 15 to 20 years.